Hello, everyone. CL Cannon here of Fiction Atlas Author Services, and it's Website Wednesday again. Every Wednesday, I'll be giving you tips on how to improve your author web presence. Today, I'm going to switch it up from talking about what you need on your author site to what you need connected to your author site. That's right, I'm going to talk about social media presence. Social media is like one big party. Lots of people mingling, arguing, posting selfies, cats, lots of cats. Okay, so maybe there are not many cats at parties, but there are the cool ones. Anyway, you get my point. It's a socialization tool. Today, everyone and their grandma has at least one social media account. Even my dad. Hi, Dad. Social media also takes up a considerable amount of the average person's daily life. Yes, we are slowly becoming robots. But, that scary sci-fi horror aside, it can't be denied that we are glued to our phones and rarely use them for what they were actually intended for. Like, talking to a real person with our voice. I went there. There are all kinds of social media platforms to choose from, and each one has different marketing strategies. So I'm going to break these lessons up over the next 3 Wednesdays so we can cover most of the top sites. The most prevalent social media outlet, of course, is Facebook. How do you market yourself there, and what tools do you need? Well, the first thing you need is a Facebook author page. These are relatively easy to create and can be started even if you haven't finished your book yet. In fact, I encourage you to start one much sooner than you write the last line of your first draft. This will help you build an audience for the release of your book. You can keep visitors busy by posting tidbits from the book or character teasers, games, polls, hashtag days, etc. There are endless possibilities for growth, but of course you can't grow if you don't have a page. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be about you and your books. There are endless tutorials on how to set up a page, so I'll just link you to one in the description. Of course, your author Facebook page should be connected to your actual author website. Make sure you fill in the website field so that it is prominently displayed on your page. You should link back to your Facebook page on your site as well. The easiest way to do this is with social media icons. You can also find plugins that will display your newsfeed and or a like box on your website. You should also place a big focus on your call to action button on your Facebook page. You can set this button up to do many things, including email you, which is what I suggest for authors with no real content yet. If you do happen to have content, you can have that button direct to a particular page of your website that may be of interest to your readers, but I find the most effective thing to do is to point it to your newsletter sign-up URL. Once you have your page set up, the next problem is driving traffic to it. If you're just starting out with no released books, the best way to grow followers or likers to your page is by networking. Find other authors and readers in your genre, or just in general. You can do this most efficiently by becoming a member of Facebook groups about your subject, genre, or writing in general. Don't spam these groups with your URL or with shameless self-promotion. This can get you banned, and it's also rude. Unless the group is only for self-promotion purposes, you should try to interact and mingle with members, just like a party. Do participate in group discussions, offer advice, ask for advice, and do make genuine friendships. Look for or ask about Facebook page like threads for members. Many groups have like chains where you can post your link in one specific thread and like those pages that have been posted before and also the ones that post after you. In exchange, these people will like your page. It's a give and take system. Don't stop at one group. There are hundreds of thousands of groups out there that may be the perfect fit for you. Each group holds a unique type of people with different skill sets and experiences. Embrace that. Get to know other authors. Don't view these people as competition, but instead mentors. Many have been down the same road as you and have learned valuable lessons about the writing and publishing process. Suck up this information like a sponge. Take notes if you need to. If there are authors that you connect with, send them a friend request. Know them better if they accept. Support them when their book launches. Share their giveaways and promotions. Bond over your mutual love of literature or even your mutual love of Orange is the New Black. You never know what these friendships may lead to later in your life. These authors that you become friends with, you can also invite to like your page. Chances are they have a page of their own you can like in return. If they don't send it to you, ask about it. After you have some material and are ready for the pre-launch of your book, you can use Facebook ads to reach even more new fans on this illustrious book of faces. Of course, there are fees for promotion of this kind, but the benefits you will reap can far outweigh the cost. I'll link a video about creating Facebook ads in the description. In addition, you can hold giveaways or online launch parties by creating Facebook events. Invite your friends and relatives, but most importantly, invite your new author friends. Have them invite their friends. Play games, share exclusive content, and engage with potential readers in this event. Another thing to keep in mind is to do the same for other authors. If an author invites you to their event, if at all possible, go to it. Even if you can't go, invite a friend or two who may be interested. Share the event on your personal timeline or on your author page. Support other writers, and chances are they will support you. Another tool that has recently emerged is the Facebook hashtag #SharingIsCaring. This hashtag is recognized by indie authors far and wide and is generally done every Sunday. So what are you sharing? You can share your Facebook page to gain more likes. You can share all your other social media sites, events, groups, and some people even show off their new release. I create a Sharing is Caring thread every Sunday on my personal profile. You can also do this on your author page. Be sure to use the hashtag so that other authors can find your post easily. I like to post a funny GIF or a meme that gets people's attention, but many people use a colored Android text posts or just a plain and simple text post too. Once you have made your post, place all your social media links in the comments. You can do this all in one comment, but I prefer to do it individually because I know how lazy people are. And by lazy people, I mean me. If there's no way to like a Facebook page from the comment, most people will skip it. We are creatures who like flashy things. One text URL doesn't catch our attention, but if you post a comment for each link, a link preview will come up for each site and be much more visually pleasing. The next thing you want to do is to go to the search bar on Facebook and search for the Sharing is Caring hashtag. You should find plenty of other authors doing the same thing. Now share your links in their comments section and voila! You'll be receiving likes from all over. I usually generate between 75 to 150 likes per Sunday using this method. Facebook is also a great place to start a street or launch team. I have talked about the importance of this in last week's video on when to start social media. A street team will help catapult your book to success on launch day, and you can find members right there on Facebook from your pool of author friends, relatives who read, and just readers in general. I like to advertise my street team and all of my takeovers somewhere around the end of my hour. This way, the guests have seen what my book is about, and if it interests them, they can join my team and be one of the first people to read it. Well, that's all the wisdom I have for this week. If you have a topic you would like me to talk about, you can send me an email with the subject Website Wednesday to info@fiction-atlas.com. As always, if you have any questions or comments about today's topic, you can leave those in the comments, PM me, or email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to join me next week as I tackle the great Thunderbird known as Twitter.